Now, question 2, it says the diagram shows two patterns of cell division. Cell division type A is used in gametes. That's a keyword you don't want to forget. Cell division type B is used in a normal growth. Those are keywords. Okay. Parents, okay, male, okay, cell division type A. Okay, I think I know what's happening here. Name the type of cell division A and B shown in the diagram. Okay, A, even if it was not shown, if it was not shown, this should help you out. Gamete. The only type of cell divisions gamete uses is meiosis. So your answer is meiosis. How else can we also know? Can you see this sperm cell? That's gamete. How else can we know? This is a cell divided and form 2 for stage 1, then form 4 at stage 2. That's meiosis. That's typical of meiosis. Same thing here is showing you egg cell. Those are gametes, and that's used by that. Gametes uses meiosis. Also, you're seeing the same thing, meiosis. One give rise to daughter cells. Each of the daughter cells then divide again, giving rise to 4 daughter cells. So that's why we say it is meiosis. For type B, it is mitosis. Yes, because it's for growth. It tells you here for growth. I got this big over the years because of mitosis. So this is mitosis. Let me say it here for sake of revision that this is all cells in our body or all organs in the body reproduce or divide by mitosis, except for their reproductive cells, not organs. Reproductive cells. That means if it's animals, the sperm cell or egg cell, if it is male and female, or the pollen cells in flower, so to say. But just these ones uses meiosis. All right. But every other cell now in the body, inside out, uses mitosis, including the organ that makes these cells. What do I mean? The testis makes sperm cell in humans and other animals. It still uses mitosis. The ovary makes the egg cell. It still uses mitosis. Those are the organs that makes these cells, so to say. All right. So what that means is that we need to know that even reproductive organs uses mitosis. Only reproductive cells, or better say gametes. All right. Name the process in which an egg and sperm join together. Okay, that's happening here. That's simply fertilization. Fertilization. All right. This is a bit rough. Sorry about that. So moving on. Cell 1 contains 46 chromosomes. How many chromosomes will there be in cell 10 and cell 14? Interesting. Okay, excuse me. Now, cell 1 contains 46 chromosomes. Well, that means cell 2 here also contains 46 chromosomes because they have the same similitude. It says, what do we have in cell 10? How many chromosomes do we have in cell 10 and cell 14? I think that's what it says there. Yes, 14. Now, because it is meiosis that's happening here, you should know that means by normal way of what you know, that this cell that has 46 chromosomes will duplicate and form another 46 chromosomes at interface. So that means we have 46 chromosomes here, 46 chromosomes here. Then this cell 3 will split into 2 without duplicating. So that's going to give us 23 chromosomes here, 23 chromosomes here. Same thing with this guy here, 23 chromosomes here, 23 chromosomes here. That means the same thing happened here too. The same thing happened here, the same pattern. 46 chromosomes here, 46 chromosomes here. So this is going to be 23 chromosomes. So the answer to that is going to be 23 chromosomes here for 10. So that means for cell 10, we have 23 chromosomes there. Then for 14, now watch. That means all of this is 23 chromosomes each. So it means one of these guys is 23 chromosomes united with another 23 chromosomes here. That is going to be 46. And this is for growth. Sorry, this is for growth, which is mitosis. Which means every cell is going to give rise to the same number of chromosomes. So that means every cell here, this is going to be 46 chromosomes. Every single cell is having 46 chromosomes, which means for 14, we have 46 chromosomes. So going back here, this is going to be 23 chromosomes, it's going to be 46 chromosomes. You might want to rewind the video to get the full grasp of that. Okay, this question is actually not on cell division, but I'm going to answer it anyways, really. It says here, the diagram shows how an immatured egg could be used either to produce cells to treat some human diseases or to produce a baby. Okay, you might want to possibly to study this. It says here, immature egg extracted from an ovary. Okay, egg treated with chemicals so as to start to divide. That means it's induced to start dividing. Okay, this is a group of about 100 cells. Okay, so it can be used to treat some disease in humans or could be used to grow babies. Okay, let's see here. Scientists may be allowed to use this technique to produce cells to treat some human disease, but not to produce babies. Okay, using information from the diagram suggests an explanation. Okay, why it cannot be. Scientists may be allowed to use, but okay, why can they use it to produce to make for to treat a disease, not to make a baby? Okay, reason number one is because the egg has been treated with a chemical, and that's not what we want. That's not, so it means the division, it was induced by a chemical, and that's not going to be good for a baby. Number two is that there is only one gamete, which is the egg cell. Only one gamete. Just one egg cell, just egg cell. The sperm cell is not there, so just only one gamete. So for that reason, another point, so it's just one gamete. So for that reason, no genetic variation, no sexual reproduction. So it means there's not going to be variation, because it's like, so the baby is like a clone. So the baby will be a clone, which is not what we want. So the baby will be a clone. So no variation at all. That's not what we want. And I think those are the points I can remember for the moment. So because the egg has been treated, so we don't want that. There's only one gamete, so no sperm cell. So when there's no sperm cell, that means there's going to be no genetic variation, no sexual reproduction, because it's meant to be two different organisms, two different cells forming the baby. So this baby, if it is formed, is going to be just no variation. It's just going to have only the features of the male, so of the female alone, which is because from gametes. All right. Now, meiosis and mitosis are different types of cell division in humans. Compare the two processes by referring to where each takes place. Oh, okay. Where each takes place, the kind of the product that is made. Wow, these are a lot of. Okay, the processes also. Let me just do this way, if you don't mind. Let me do this in form of a table. Okay. Meiosis takes place in gametes, while mitosis takes place in somatic, or you say body cells. It reduces diploid chromosome number. Let me write this way: diploid or diploid chromosome number into haploid. All right. So this one is okay. Chromosome number is diploid, both in parent cell and daughter cell. Please don't mind the way I'm writing very fast and a bit not so nice. Just get the okay. I think it might get better now with the way I've rearranged this. Okay, the next thing we want to say is that leads to genetic variation. Here, identical cells are formed. So it's the same that's happening. All right. 4 daughter cells. 4. Let me just write 4 cells are formed. Sorry, I want to write that clearly, please. 4 cells are formed. Here, 2 cells are formed. At the end of the that's the product. I'm still thinking of more points. Okay, let me just add this. Meiosis. Sorry, excuse me. Meiosis occur in 2 stages. Mitosis occur in a stage. All right, I think it's about 8 points already. I'm thinking if I want to add more. Let me just add this. There is crossing over at prophase 1. No crossing over. We can go on and on, sincerely. We can go on and on. Like I can go on and on. If you see my video on either of this, it's gonna make sense to you. Just please, I'm sorry with the whole writing. I'm just trying to rush, so as not to take much time. But you might want to listen to what I'm saying to get the spellings out.